I am playing Mario Kart Deluxe Worldwides every other day until I reach 20,000 VR. Join me on this exciting journey of highs and lows as we grind in these high VR online rooms. Let's go. Alright, welcome back to yet another episode of Road to 20,000 VR. We are playing on Mario Kart Stadium and I'm rocking Mario Standard Everything. It's been a while since I've really used this combo. It's actually one of my favorites. It's very good, which is kind of surprising as well. You know, definitely keeps up with a lot of the meta builds, that is for sure. And we're currently sitting at 18,699 VR, closing in on the 19,000 barrier. We're gonna be there sooner than I thought. You know, the last few episodes have definitely been full of some great VR gains. And I'm of course looking, you know, to keep that up in today's video as well. Wow, that is an amazing pull. I think I'll start to catch up because of that. We should be in a good spot here. Yeah, the pack is already super tight. Everyone is taking each other out. And okay, I almost failed the shortcut. I was able to get by there. Thankfully that red shell isn't coming for me. And I have smuggled, never mind, I had the bullet bill in third. The shock is not good for us. That Donkey Kong steals my double as well. And I think we're still in a good spot. You know, we're only in 5th and 6th now. But it's still early. You know, anytime there's a lap 2 shock, I'm never really too concerned. Just because there's still lots of time to catch up. Yeah, we get a good pull here. We get the quadruple mushrooms. I'm trying to hit too many of those pipes. And oh no, there's a random green. It actually hit me the same frame I used my first mushroom, which means I just completely lost it there. And I'll go for the shortcut. I'm going to fail it. I don't know what it is. Whenever I'm playing online, I seem to always fail that shortcut. And just like that, we're really not in a great spot. I'll wait for the double. Hopefully get something good. Wow, that is amazing. I'll shroom by everybody here. I can chain this star into the very last set. Hopefully get a double box here. The dry Bowser is kind of gone in first. We get the shock dodge though. And that will carry us all the way into the second place. A great way to start out the video. The BAM shock dodge. First was too far gone, so we get the second, and we get a plus 17. And we are back, race number 2, Boo Lake. And I was kind of thinking about this in between the last race and this race. The fact that a lot of you guys may have actually found my channel in one of my first ever videos where I was showcasing this combo. It was how good is the most basic combo in this game. This might bring back some nostalgia for all you guys who have been here for quite a while. That was really the first video that blew my channel up. And I think to this day, it is still like my second most popular video on the channel. So it's definitely giving me some nostalgia here. Wow, we get trailed. The Birdo backs the shell into us, but we still had the iframes, thankfully. I feel like if I was using Yoshi there, I might not have had those iframes. Which is another great thing about this build. You know, it has a good combination of speed and mini turbo up there with like the builds like Yoshi Teddy. I think it has a little bit better iframes, so definitely can't complain. I'm going to slow down here, chain everything, get the double. It connects on the Donkey Kong. And I pulled the mushrooms a little bit too late. I couldn't take the shortcut. Gotta watch out for the blue there. Wow, it cuts the corner. Super tight. I think my red shell might have connected. I'm not really sure. That player got taken out either way. There's an early shock for this track. This should be a pretty chaotic lap 3. Of course, there is quite a difference. You know, the top 3 are up here. The pack is pretty far behind. I can just red this player out. Cruise into first place. And things are looking good for me here. Gonna take this corner super tight. Oh no, I actually lost my mini turbo. What am I doing? Brake drifted way too hard there. We're in second. That player has the red shell. So it might be difficult for me to, you know, catch up to these players. Go ahead and chain. What else can we get here? Can I actually bomb them on the ramp section here? Oh no, I'm gonna hit the banana. The bomb missed as well. And we're gonna drop down into 4th. Some pretty bad driving on my part. I'm running into hazards, losing my mini turbo. Results in a 4th place, and I'm gonna gain 11 VR. And we are back on Cheeseland, everybody. One of the best tracks for bagging in this game, but I actually didn't notice until the race started that there's actually only 8 players. So I'm gonna do some running here early. If things don't work out, you know, I can always bag later on in the race. But whenever there's less than, say, 10 players, I find the item roulette is very strange and definitely does, you know, makes it so that it's not a typical race that you would see. And actually, I'm getting taken out already, so I'm going to go ahead and start to bag here. There's really no point in trying to catch up. I have no coins. I'm just getting comboed. That's a fairly good item pull. Like I said, this is probably not going to be a typical Cheeseland race that you guys might be used to seeing, just because there are so few players, only 8 of us. I'm going to stick around in this lobby, hopefully it will fill back up, just because there are a couple players that are in the 50k range. I think there's another player that was around 70 or 80k, and I'm actually going to go bill extension early. I normally wait and hold the billet bill until lap 3 and do the bill extension in that spot. Like I said, because this is a smaller lobby, I want to catch up quicker. We're going to be all the way up into second with the super horn now. And things are looking good. Is that player lagging off the map? They are indeed. I'm going to go ahead and chain it since we are in second. Don't really need the super horn as much as if you're in first. We get the red shell. I'll throw that right away. Maybe bait out some of their protection. Maybe if they have the super horn. And the blue shell is out as well. So things are going to get interesting here. You know, I'm all the way up here. Going to be able to catch up to first. And wow, we pulled a fire flower in second. Can we get the snipe with the banana? Wow, that was super close. I almost hit them there. I should be able to take them out, hopefully with this fire. And I'll go now. Can we hit them with the fire? They're going all over the place. It actually goes super wide there, so I can just red shell them instead. I missed with the fire. The red shell connects. And now we just need a good double set here. And things should be good for the first place. What can we get? I'm just going to pull out my green shell right away. And it looks like they... Oh no, they pulled a mushroom for the shortcut. That is too bad, because I'm going to drop down into second here. Actually, wow, we get past on the line as well. So into third. Still a good spot overall, and we get a +7. And for the next race, we're on Mount Wario. Just as I thought, the lobby has filled up. I think in general, though, the players are a little bit lower rated. So that means I'll have to definitely get a top 3 or 4 position here to ensure I get some good VR gains. And I'm definitely getting more used to this combo, you know, as the video goes on. Of course, stat-wise, it is very good. But it does handle just slightly different than what I'm used to. It has a little bit more speed. And wow, we both got taken out by the backed red there. That is too funny. We're going to try to catch up. In that last race, you know, I took a little bit of a gamble. Ended up finishing in second, and third rather, because second place got a mushroom at the last set. I think that was still, you know, a safe play. I still gained some VR. So I'm going to continue to do so. Hopefully in these, you know, later videos, these later races rather, of the video. Now back to the race in fourth. I'll go ahead and chain here. What else can we get? Bomb is out. That player gets taken out. Wow, that is an amazing pull for third. Triple protection. Unfortunately, I can't hit any of these boost pads. There we go. The blue is out. The shock is out too. That is not good. I think 2 people might have dodged that. Yeah, it looks like that is the case. So I was trying to avoid those players. That guy's going to run me over anyways. It didn't really matter. And I'm going to spam this, get another double here. We actually end up sniping that player. Bit of a lag snipe. It looked like it was going to go right by them, but it actually ended up connecting. And I'm going to fail. Good thing I have another mushroom to recover. Oh, that player takes the double, though, because they got taken out. So we are itemless. Everyone's battling each other, though. Everyone's taking each other out. That player's going to probably back spam this boomerang. Looks like I can outline them here. Pass them. Wow, there's a second shock. There's been a lot of shocks this video already. I think that's number like 4. There's 2 in this race, which is definitely very surprising. Oh no, I couldn't get my red shell out in time. I was spamming it, but because I just used my mushroom there, it would not come out. We can avoid the bomb though that player threw. And good thing I held onto my red shell instead of throwing it, because someone else had a red shell for me. What can we get? Wow, we get the triple red shell, the bomb. I'm going to drop it back. I'm going to throw all these. Hopefully I can take out second and gain a spot here. It looks like I will not be able to because the player behind me had triple reds as well. I'm going to lose a ton of spots all the way down to 9th. Just couldn't get the items I needed, and we lose 17. And we're back. Rock Mountain. So many bagging tracks in today's video. It's like over half of them so far. And I think I'll go ahead and bag from the get-go on this one because we are in a full room here. Actually did not want that draft at all. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, looks like no one else is bagging except for this one Yoshi player. I think, actually it's not quite a full room. We do have 11 out of 12 players, which is pretty good. That should make for, you know, a good race here. Bagging's definitely viable when there are this many players. And oh no, I hit another stray banana there. Let's see what we can get from this next set. I think the play is to try to get up into a good spot on lap 2. Save my power items. Hopefully be able to smuggle something good. And maybe dodge, you know, in a really good spot. And the blue is out. Wow, that is an amazing pull. I think I'll try to hold on to this. Hopefully there's no shock. Get up to 10 coins. Make my way back up to the pack. and try to get a good spot. Wow, I'm just getting hit by everything in today's video. The rock lands on me. I've hit so many bananas that I normally wouldn't have. But we're still in a good spot. You know, like I said, I'm in 11th. I have this bill in the pocket, the star. That player has the greens. Got to watch out for that. Watch out for these stars as well. Wow, this player's going super wide. What are those lines? I thought I was safe, you know, driving to the side of the track. And now I have like no coins all of a sudden. I think I will catch up now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hold the bill at bill. I'm going to use the star, chain to the next set, take the glider section sideways here, and, you know, cut off this off-road, save the bill for a while. And yeah, we get another star in the pocket. That is an amazing pull. So when do I want to use this? Do I want to hold this? We have such a great pull here. I think I'll hold this until I need to use it maybe. Maybe into like this cave section would be good. That player's the Crazy 8. Gotta watch out for that. And I think I will go now, just so I don't get taken out by all the item spam in the cave here. Yeah, that was a good bullet bill. Brings me all the way up into second. Unfortunately, I'll have to use my star because of that red shell. Can we get the shock dodge in second with this star, though? It looks like it is just not going to happen. We're still in a good spot, though. If we can pull a mushroom here, things will be great. Okay, we get the double red shell. The blue is out as well, which is good news for me. And wow, there's the shock. Super late. Unfortunately, unable to dodge. That player dodged in the shortcut. There's another player that dodged, it looks like. And they're both going to pass me here. What can we get with the red shell? I'm going to throw that. It hits the wrong player, but takes someone out regardless. And it looks like I'm going to finish in 4th. So overall, not a bad race. The shot came way later than expected. I still finished in 4th. Let's see my VR gains, a +6. Alright, Athens Dash, still looking to get a first place in the video. Overall, I've had some good VR gains. I think I've only finished as high as 2nd, a couple, you know, 4th places, spots around there, and one bad placement as well. This is the track, you know, I'm definitely more experienced in driving. Hopefully, can get ahead of the competition here. Finish in a good spot. And already we are in 1st. I'm going to go ahead and go wide for the coin. Still don't really know. I think you can do that shortcut shroomless actually, but I've not, you know, necessarily got it down myself. Looks like a red shell will be out. There's going to be a second red shell, and already we're going to get redded out. And that's fire. I'm going to go wide. I saw that coming from a mile away. I'm just going to go up here and get another item. Actually, I completely fail and miss it. And just like that, we are in the pack. I feel like that's kind of how this session has been going. You know, overall, I've been able to finish in good spots, get some good VR gains. But I seemingly always get taken out, always get hit back into the pack. And cannot get the items I need to get the first place. The blue is out, though. I think that player still has fire. Yeah, they do. They're going to hit me with it. The shock is out, though, so we get the iframe dodge on the shock, at least. I should be able to pass this player, get the double box. And yeah, the pack is close. What can we get from this next box? I'm going to spam everything just to super horn that. But wait, what? We got hit. Did that player have a super horn as well? I'm so confused. I've never seen that happen before, where I get super horn at the same time I super horn someone. I figured since, you know, I super horned them, they couldn't have hit me back at the same time. I guess there's just enough lag there that happened. At least that's what it looked like. I'm still very confused, though. And these players are all taking each other out. The boomerang, the green shell, the bomb, everything is coming all at once. The red shell is out. What can we get here? We get a single mushroom, not great, considering that player ahead of us has the red. They're going to fail. They're probably going to red me because they failed. Yeah, that will be the case. And I'll go ahead and avoid the boomerang. I used my mushroom a little bit early for the shortcut, I think. And once again, we got taken out. Could not quite, you know, get up to the front. And it looks like I will finish here in 5th, assuming nothing goes wrong here at the very end. That will be the case. Another late shock. That probably means maybe a very small VR gain, if not a very small VR loss. And we're going to get a +2. And we're back. DS Shroom Ridge. And guys, maybe it's fitting that I've been getting a ton of average finishes. So I'm using the most basic, the most average combo in the game. Actually, I don't know if it's necessarily the most average, but definitely is the most basic. Can go and mushroom up here. We're gonna get lag trailed, unfortunately, and back down into the pack. But I've been playing this track quite a bit recently, if you guys have seen my recent Road to 20K episodes, and you can have some success bagging. Wow, what a snipe with the banana. We took out that player. What a throw. And that's just because, you know, there's so many good shortcuts that you can utilize with the mushrooms, like the ending shortcut, the middle section shortcut with the glider as well. I can go ahead and take that, try to catch up. I desperately need some coins here. Gotta watch out for all these green shells everywhere. We're gonna get redded. Okay, no, we're not. Like, player's gonna spam it forward as well. Wait, did they hit themselves with their own green shell? That's always so funny. I've definitely done that a lot myself as well. I think the play here is just to keep moving forward with these mushrooms. Never mind, we're gonna get backed. We can recover with one of the mushrooms. I'll go ahead and use this other one, get rid of the blooper, take the shortcut. First just got blue shelled, it looks like. And that's a bomb. Gotta slow down a little bit for that. But we're in third. Never mind, we're gonna get boomeranged. We are just stuck in the pack. I just cannot get enough coins. Every time I get them, I keep losing them, but we can take the shortcut back into third. And we're gonna get red shelled. We're gonna get bombed, it doesn't matter. Just like I said, there are just so many items here. I just cannot catch a break, cannot catch up. Every time I make any progress, I fall right back into 7th. And we're down into 10th now, late into the race. You know, this is lap 3. We need the comeback now. I'm gonna use my bill now. First somehow has a gigantic lead. I think it's just because everyone has been busy taking each other out in the pack. And we have the star. Of course, it is stuck behind the golden, and that is when the shock happens. And we're going to get billed as well. Once again, this is probably one of the worst races of the video. That's kind of, you know, how I've been feeling the entire video. Just everything goes downhill at the worst time. I'm not going to be able to make up any spots, it looks like, either. And I will finish down in 8th place. And I will lose 14 VR. And for the next race, we're on Berlin byways. Looking to turn it around. I'm pretty rough so far. I just checked my VR totals for the episode, and I am just barely positive. So, you know, if this keeps up, this could be one of the worst episodes in a long time for the series. Not really sure what is happening today, but hopefully things will turn around. We're off to a good start here on Berlin, except for the item roulette is lagging like crazy all of a sudden. And yeah, we're gonna double coins. Are we gonna get lagged out this map? That is likely gonna be the case. If not, we're gonna have a super laggy race here because I just pulled double coins. That is definitely not a good sign. Especially because that Birdo on the map is still lagging. They just look like they lagged out completely. And we pulled double coins again. I'm not even sure what's happening. I've definitely had races like this where the game crashes, but also where the game doesn't crash and we end up finishing it out, getting, you know, VR gains or losses. That's why I'm going to keep going. Hopefully things work out here. I'm going to fail into the bus though there on that corner. Good thing we have all these coins to recover our losses there. Yeah, there's another victim, another player lagged out. We're going to keep moving forward, of course. Probably gonna get some more coins. Yep, that is the case. And I will be very surprised if we actually end up finishing out this race. Wait, yeah, there's the banana. Wait a second. I was thinking the game would just crash there eventually, but it looks like, you know, we're in first. We pulled the banana, we dodged the red shell, we get the bomb. I think this race is gonna continue, guys. So it's a good thing I kept going. I kept doing my commentary. You know, business as usual. Go ahead and drop the bomb. It looks like it connected on that Yoshi in second. We have the super horn as well. Things are looking up here for the first time in a long time this video. I guess all it took was for the lobby to lag half the race for me to get a big lead. You know, no one can throw any items at me. I can just drive ahead and not have to worry about anything. There's the blue shell. It doesn't matter. We're going to finish about the same time anyways, and I can horn it regardless. We're going to get the first place. Hopefully the lobby does not lag out here after the fact. I've definitely had that happen before after winning a race. We're going to wait for the rest of the pack to finish here and see our good VR gains. It should be very good, you know, first place in this lobby. Hopefully something great. Puts us on the right path. But it looks like it is still lagging a little bit. Gonna have to wait and see. We get a plus 21. And we are back on Baby Park. Everyone in that last room left, you know, for good measure. That last race was so laggy. I don't think anyone wanted to risk being lagged out yet again. So I've joined a new lobby. We are on Baby Park. Unfortunately, I am the second highest rated player. So it might be hard to get some good VR gains in this room. We're going to see what we can do. We're going to bag, of course, as always. This is Baby Park. It is actually a great bagging track if you guys didn't know. It's also just a lot of fun. You know, normally on Baby Park, it is just pure chaos. Dealing with the pack, trying to break free, break through everybody. But if you are bagging, you can pretty much just chain all these stars like you've seen me chaining here. and not have to worry about a thing. But I guess I've already caught up quicker than I normally would have. Or at least I would have thought I would. And we're all the way up into second, actually. The blue is out as well, so that is perfect timing. And go ahead and mushroom by this player. And we're going to get redded, unfortunately, though, as soon as I get into first. I had the mushroom there, no protection. And I'll see what else I can get here. I'm going to trail that player, actually. We get another mushroom for the shortcut, which is great. And that player's going to pass me some more mushrooms. I'm going to red shell that player because they had the bomb, but we unfortunately get trailed. Now we have dropped a spot. It looks like I trail that player back. And oh no, the random green is going to smart bounce and hit me perfectly off the wall. And I only pull the coin. I'm going to get past, thankfully only by one more player. We get the 5th. Yeah, things just went downhill as soon as I caught up to the front of the pack. And we get +0. And we are back, Riverside Park for the next race. Another Mario Standard player, it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and bag. As you guys saw, I think, what was that, a +0 in the last race. This lobby is going to be hard-pressed. Or I'm going to be hard-pressed to get some good VR gains in this lobby, rather. We're going to do our best. I think we got hit. Yeah, if we didn't get hit by the stray green, rather, I think we would have been in a very fine position. And unfortunately, that is what happens. It is Baby Park. It's part of the chaos. So I think in the future, I might try to catch up later on in the race. Because that's happened the last, 2 or 3 times I played Baby Park. Is that as soon as I catch up, things go downhill. I normally catch up maybe on lap like 5 or 6 on that track. So if I delay my comeback a little bit, maybe catch up on late lap 6 or early lap 7, I feel like I would be in a much better spot to win the race, to not get comboed. I'm going to go right into that piranha plant. I'll go ahead and just spam my ghost right away. And I am in the thick of it here in the pack. I think I want to slow down a little bit and let these players pass me so that I can get a good double at the next set here. And then make my comeback. Unfortunately, first place is very far ahead. But we pull the shock. I'm going to use my star right away. And I can just spam this shock. There's a player in a bill. No one else is in a dodge unless there's a ghost. So we can use that now. That is an amazing shock for us. And we get the triple mushrooms as well. People have the stars behind me though. So I'm going to go ahead and mushroom up. Make sure to get the double set. Hopefully get something good. That is a great pull. So we can go ahead and cut this entire corner off. And then we have some great protection for the cave section. Looks like first place is going to be out of reach here because they're just so far ahead. Even with that blue shell. Oh no, the ghost steals my protection. Thankfully, I had enough space there that I wasn't going to get past. So I will hold on to the second. Things could have been very bad there. But we secure the second, and we get the +15. All right, Hyrule Circuit, starting in the front. I have a good feeling about this one, guys. Ever since I learned the shroomless cut on this track, I've been doing a lot better, had a lot more success getting some good VR gains from this track. Let's see if that will keep up here. In the next race, we desperately need some good VR gains, just because up until the last few races, this session has been going pretty terribly, if I do say so myself. I think I was only sitting at around +15 or +20 VR up until maybe the last 3 or 4 races. So it's definitely been a struggle for real. Unfortunately, we get the pretty brutal bump there into the wall, the spin boost, the unwelcome spin boost. I just cannot get the speed I need for the shortcut either. So already off to a bad start here. We're still in the pack, we're still keeping up. I'll get some more coins, get some good items. And if I can consistently do that shortcut on the next few laps, things will be, looking good for us. Somehow we avoid all the chaos there, all those items flying all over the place. We get the triple mushrooms. I'm going to move forward. Yeah, I saw those green shells coming. I saw the blue shell. I'll just go ahead and mushroom up. Oh no, what is that? Glide vector. I went way too far. I shouldn't have used the mushroom there. What was I thinking? We're in the pack. We get some more shrooms. I think I'll save the rest of them here. Gotta watch out for that fire. Items flying everywhere. Okay, I can attempt the shroomless cut this time around. Hopefully that means things will go better. And it does not, but I have the mushroom to recover, which is definitely a blessing at this point in time. That player gets taken out. There's greens. Oh, we get taken out as well. And another one almost takes us out. So I'm definitely going to have to hit the shortcut lap 3, get better alignment, hopefully not get bumped, have enough speed. We get the blue shell in 4th. What a strange pull. And that's not going to help us out because I'm just going to get rid of it, immediately rather. That player had the ghost, there's stars, there's bullets. It looks like everyone got a better pull than me on that set, unfortunately. Now I'm actually going to slow down to make sure I get the double. What can we get? Wow, we get the golden. I'm just going to use that right away, honestly. And oh no, I'm just hitting the wall. What is going on? My lines are terrible right now. I'll go ahead and go for the shortcut here. Make sure to hop early this time. We can pass one player only for a second though. It looks like they passed me back. They throw the red. The shock is out. Go, go, go. They had better acceleration because of Lemmy, and they're going to pass me. We get the 6th. So we just could not get it going that race, guys. You know, I was stuck in the middle. At least that's better than getting a bottom spot. But I'll lose 5 VR. And we're back. Yoshis Circuit, another bagger. It looks like we only have 9 players. So yet another bagging track where we don't quite have, you know, the full lobby. So that means it might not be that great of a bagging track. So I'm going to try running here, actually. We get the mushroom off the start, which is always good. Get up to 8 coins here. And we are off to the races. And if you guys saw a recent video of mine, I actually learned how to do the cut shroomless on this track. Although it is very difficult and super inconsistent to say the least. So I don't know if it's necessarily worth going for. I don't really think it is just because of how big of a risk is involved. So I think I'll just go around for now. Try to front run here. Try to get a bit of a lead. Unfortunately, I will have to pull up my protection and use it on that red shell. But we are, you know, slowly breaking away from the pack. This Daisy player is right here, but besides that, everyone's a little bit further behind. Of course, this is a bagging track, so that can change, you know, very quickly. As you guys can see, there's 4 or 5 players way back in the back of the pack, and then there's us way in the front. I think I will chain the double here. See what we can get. That player's going to pass me because of their mushrooms. And I'm actually going to slow down because of the blue shell. They have the mushroom anyways to dodge, so it's not really a big deal if they take the blue shell. Of course, that could definitely mess up my race. I guess it didn't matter because we're going to get redded anyways. We're going to get triple redded. Thankfully, we had the iframes there. That player has the plant as well, so I'm going to have to slow down to avoid them. And maybe it wasn't a good idea to try to front run because that player almost plants me because they failed. What is going on? And now first has a huge lead because of those mushrooms, the blue shell dodge. What can we get? We get the mushrooms, the red shell. I'm going to throw the red, use the mushrooms, try to break away from the pack here, and hopefully get a good double at the very end. What can we get? We need something good. We get the double reds. It's not really worth throwing at first because I don't think it's going to reach them in time. And this player is right here behind me. But it looks like they will almost pass me on the line. Not quite. We secure the second, which is, you know, I will definitely take that after today's session. And let's see what we get for a VR gain, a plus 15. We are back for the next race, Waluigi Pinball. And guys, I just noticed something. My tag, my name has been JP Hydrix this whole session. That is because I collabed with JP Givener before the session. Actually, that was yesterday at the time I'm recording this. Although you guys won't see that video probably for a couple days, you know, after this video is released. Just because of our, you know, our upload schedules. But we did a competitive video together. Super excited for you guys to see that. But I just realized that because my name has been JP Hydrix, a lot of people probably think I'm an imposter because I'm playing Mario Standard Everything with a name that combines my gamer tag, or my tag, and John JP Givener's tag. Definitely looks like, you know, a fan, that is for sure. So it's just funny. Kind of playing, you know, undercover this episode, maybe. You can go ahead and just super horn right away. We need some coins here. We're already off to a very mid race here. Thankfully, there's some more coins for us to pick up on the ground here. Wow, there's so many. Everyone is taking each other out, it looks like. There's one baby Luigi up front. The pack is close. That's kind of how today has been going, though, guys. You know, pretty much every single race hasn't been going terribly, but hasn't been going great either. Basically, always ends up that I get a middle pack, a middle spot in the pack, rather. I'm going to go for one of my favorite banana snipes. Can we get anyone with these? Looks like that last one was a little bit too high. The first one was actually in a pretty good position. I'm going to go wide. I'm going to slow down not to get trailed by all these players. Hopefully this player gets rid of their red shell soon. And it looks like it's actually going to probably target me because, wow, the pinball took my item there. I avoided the double because of the pinball. And wow, this is so chaotic. That player has the fire. I'm going to go around them, go inside, try not to get hit. Wow, more fire. Okay. Somehow we survive. First is right here. The blue is out. The pack is super tight. I think if I can get some good protection here, we should be in a good spot. They're going to slow down for it. And wow, it's actually going to be enough. I thought they were way too late, so I just kept driving forward. And now we get blued. We get hit by the blue shell. Only pull the coin as well. It's always tricky, you know, you never know when the blue shell locks on, mainly because of the lag online. It's always hard to tell if you are quick enough or not to slow out for the blue. And wow, that banana from last lap hit that player. I think there was a lag though. We're going to get redded. And I'm going to go ahead and red that player back. I boomerang the other player. And yeah, this is basically like how the races have been going. You know, things just kind of fall apart here at the end. And go ahead and boomerang that player. Get another double here. We need something good at the very end. Well, we get the star. I'm just going to use it in case of a super late shock. And we get the last second shock dodge here. It looks like it is not going to happen, but I will secure a 5th. So overall, another very average race. Kind of the theme of today's video. Kind of fitting using the most basic combo as well. Let's see our VR gains or losses here for this next race. Once this last player finishes here. And it's going to be a +2. And that will do it for today's episode of Road to 20k VR. We started the episode with 18,699 VR, and we finished the episode with 18,759 VR, which is a gain of 60. One of the worst episodes in a very long time. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw how the episode went. Basically getting middle spots the entire time, getting very minimal gains, a couple losses, very average overall. You know, can't really complain. Didn't really get a lot of bottom spots, but didn't get a lot of top spots either. That's just kind of how this game goes sometimes. You know, you've seen me get a ton of great races, great sessions, a ton of VR gains recently. But it also, you know, kind of evens out sometimes where I have bad sessions, like in today's video. That's just kind of the nature of this game. Sometimes the luck is on your side, sometimes it is not. But I am just happy to come away with a positive gain for the episode, for the session. As always, let me know in the comment section what you guys thought of the video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next episode.